Hello traders, welcome back to the channel. This is a weekly forex forecast for the upcoming week starting from Monday 31st of March 2025 and the week will end on Friday 4th of April 2025. So let's have a look at different currency pairs for the upcoming week and let's find out what we get in the week ahead. So as usual, before starting the analysis, I usually give you a little bit of recap of the previous analysis that I gave you last week. So the pairs that I'm going to discuss today in this video are Euro US dollar, Pound US dollar, Dollar Yen and Dollar CHF. I hope if you stay with me till the end of the video, you will have a very clear image of these instruments in your mind. And as I say most of the time that try not to focus on just one instrument, because if it is not going in favor of you, you will always be stuck. So try to keep your portfolio a little bit diversified. Try to keep 3 to 4 pair, so whenever you get good opportunities you can get them on either of these instruments. So these days these pairs are moving very nicely and people are making fantastic profits from these instruments. Remember everyone, there are days when gold will be giving you good profit. There are days when Nasdaq will be giving you good profits. There will be days when Euro US dollar will be good, giving you good profits. There are some days where Dollar Yen will be giving you good profits. But all of the instruments at the same time may not be giving us fantastic profits altogether, right? So that's why I highly emphasizes on this fact that you guys should focus on as more currency pairs as you can, whether those are the major currency pairs or the minor currency pairs, the cross pairs, whatever they are. But you definitely have to keep your portfolio a little bit diversified. In the beginning try to just keep at least 3 to 4 pairs in it. Then once you follow, once you understand the levels, once you understand the structures, then you can move on and add more pairs to your portfolio, right? So as I said, I usually give a little bit of recap, and before the recap I want to give you a little bit of strategy update. Usually I give this, I discuss it most of the time in the beginning of every session. You know, my strategy mostly based on the ABCD and the Fibonacci, right? So this is the B and this is the C and that is obviously the D. Oh, my cat is like with her kitten. No problem. So, you know, this is the A, the B, the C, the oh, just give me 1 second. I need to check them. What's wrong with them? Just pardon me for 1 second. Okay, right. So the strategy part, I'm sure if you are following me for a long time, you will already understand this particular concept that I'm going to give you. So my strategy, the strategy is very simple. Let me remove this watch as well. You know, I try to keep these analysis videos a bit friendly so that you guys don't get bored, right? Okay, so let's have a look at this particular one very quickly. This is the A, and when we once we get a very fantastic move to the top side, this is the B. But at this stage this is not point B. It will become point B when it start to come back down. So when it to come back down, it is point B now, and this 61.8% retracement of the Fibonacci is point C, and obviously point D is equivalent to this move, right? So point D will always be equal to like this move and this A to B, right? So A B equal CD, a very simple calculation. If you guys understand it, believe me, you will be making profits forever and ever and ever, keeping emotions apart, right? I'm just talking about the strategy. Emotion and psychology, I will deal that privately on Zoom if you guys need those coaching and mentorship. But anyways, as far as the strategy is concerned, this is particular strategy. Now let's delete everything, and now also let's delete these previous learnings, right? So this trade, let me know in the comment section down below how many of you took this particular trade I discussed last week. This one, you see 97 pips of profit it gave. This was a very nice buying zone obviously, but as I have discussed in the previous videos, that market is supposed to crash as well. So I split my position in like let me explain right here. So I split my position in the previous week because I knew that my buying zone is right here, and let's suppose I want to trade right here, then I have to make a particular plan. So what I did is I chose two pairs, the pound USD and the euro USD. So what I did is on the pound USD I traded long term, right? And on the euro US dollar I traded short time. So this 82 pips as a profit I get from it, and this pound US dollar I will be showing you is around at 52 pips drawdown. But when I will be explaining the traders setup, you will clearly understand what I mean and what is my trading plan, right? So this one gave good profit. Pound US dollar long term is going still in a bit of drawdown, and I will explain why I did it, right? So on the euro US dollar, first of all, let's see, and let me delete everything and let me again start from over. I will again highly emphasize that if you watch the previous videos, you will understand these setups very nicely. So we have got a very fantastic trend followed by a very fantastic Fibonacci number right here, 61.8% retracement, and obviously this became a very fantastic support for all of us. Similarly, when the market was coming back down, it was rejected from a 61.8% retracement C right here. So I will also try to mark this level, and since then I'm trading in between these two levels, and I'm keep discussing them in the analysis again and again, right? So move on to the weekly time frame, and on the weekly time frame, if I show you what I discussed previously when we were taking buying positions from right here, this was obviously a very fantastic exit point for all of us, and the exit point was this 1.08319. So a very fantastic exit point right here for the long term, and booked good profits from this particular rally on the weekly, and in a very short time, in less than 1 month, right? So then you will remember I leave the positions, and when I left the position I said that we have to now wait for which level, to wait for this particular impulsive wave that the market gave us. And obviously if this is an impulsive wave, this is coming back down, so we have to draw this Fibonacci like this, and this was my long-term buying zone, 1.0282 approximately, and it is still going to be a very fantastic long-term trading opportunity for me. Now before that, this was also our resistance zone, just like I have discussed on the weekly time frame. And in the last week what I said is, and now I'm also saying it, as far as the market is trading below 1.09, let me write it down, 1.0955, as far as the market is trading below this market, we will be assuming that the market is coming back down to what level, to 1.04822 right here. And this is the simple formula. Now what happened is, since I already said that I'm going to wait for the market, let it drop, and then I will be taking a long-term opportunity. So same I followed as I said, and what I got further is that on the H4 time frame. So on the H4, if we see, when this market, let me see it once again. So when this market took a very fantastic support all the way from right here, as I discussed it last week as well, this was a fantastic buying zone. I gave you this particular buy, and it acted very nicely. A little bit of false this trend line when it was broken right here, when it was broken, price go down, took a retest, continue back down, retest this level, this broken level, and another drop, and a confirmation back again, and this breakout, then drop, then continued up, then retracement, then continued up, and here I also see an A, B, C and D pattern. So euro US dollar in the upcoming week is very simple. The long-term plan, check back my previous analysis video. The short-term plan, well, in the short-term plan, as far as the market is trading below 1.094999, it is coming back down. Right now, let me give you a quick H4 trading setup, and then I will move to the pound dollar. So the quick H4 setup, definitely that is, there is no sort of trend line, nothing established at this moment. And 3 weeks ago, not the previous week, but before that, what I said is that for an unknown time, market has this opportunity that it can enter right here near 1.07338 and 1.09556. Now remember, my friends, what happens is, with the losing mindset, what happens is that the traders, let's say someone who wants to take this particular sell, well, I say this was a 204 pips of opportunity and it gave you, and we took this particular opportunity. So wasn't it very nice? Right, it was nice, followed by this very fantastic engulfing candle on the daily, and we took these trades last week, right? Not the week that closed yesterday, but before that. A very fantastic move it was. But let's suppose if someone say in the middle I want to take a long-term trade right here, well, my friends, that is not a very good idea, right? Because if the market drops on you, it will be dropping 250 pips against you. So this is not a good idea. Those who took these positions with me and booked this 650 pips with me, then yes, I say if you take a sell trade right here, put around even 100 and 150 or 200 pips out of that profit, still that is very nice. And again 203 pips the market gave, then again 82 pips I booked as a bull from right here. But I know what I'm doing, right? Because right here was a H4 support, and my friends, there are total 9 time frames. So even if you master 3 of them, you will be successful forever and ever and ever. And this is a very simple market, a very simple strategy, but at the same time is very complex, right? So this whole depends on all of you. If you guys want to make it simple for yourself, you can make it simple. If you want to make it complicated, you can make it complicated in such a way that even you yourself will not be understanding it, and hence it will result in big losses, right, my friends? So try to understand these things, right? In every strategy I get one question, and let me tell you is that in every strategy there are 3 things, my friends: buy, and I keep saying it every time, buy, sell and wait. So most of the traders say, no, we don't want to wait. Well, my friend, it's okay. Like, let's suppose those traders who took buying position right here, and I'm sure enough you guys are holding buy positions because you are long-term traders. This was not at all a buying position, not at all. Why? Because it was a sell position and I explained it. So let's say if the market drop from there, it can range like this. But on a H4, if you understand the strategy and if someone wants to take it, well, yes, you can get 50-60 pips very easily during the week. But this is a long-term level we have right here, and now this whole opportunity can be looked as this: sell, sell, buy, and if it closes below this, then a retest, and then that is a different story. I also discussed it. Now move on to the pound US dollar, and what I have discussed is that I took a long-term sell trade right here. Just have a look at it. uh, for 1 week, 2 week, the market is not moving much to the top side of the market, and that signals that a drop is expected towards 1.25557, right? And I took 0.10, a very smaller lot size, not a very bigger one. So at the moment this is around 52 pips of negative balance, and the stop loss it is giving me is 163 pips. So 82 pips, as I have discussed, I already get it from the euro US dollar. So How much stop loss it is? 154. So the profit I made from the euro US dollar, if we deduct that, I am holding a long-term trade with just around 70 to 80 pips. Can you believe it? And if this trade go in my favor, it is going to give me 416 pips. Remember, my friends, if you look at the market as this, you will always be successful. So on the weekly time frame, obviously the market, the candle is no doubt bullish, and it will create some sort of chaos in the market in the week ahead, because on the H4 and lower time frames the market is very much complicated. If I show you right here, you can easily say that this market is now also trading above, just like the euro US dollar is giving me that setup. So obviously it can also do this, right? It can my if I give you my final opinion, the final opinion about it will be that if we get a close above 1.3011, then it's going back up, right? And as far as the market is trading above 1.28685, it is also going up. But as far as the market is, let me write down, as far as the market is trading below 1.30 approximately, if it is trading below this, we will be saying that the market is approaching again that sell area of 1.27 approximately, right? So now most of you must be saying why I took this sell right here. Well, this is a long term and I had to take it, but the image is still blurry, so don't try to hold the position too long, and this area can result in a break of structure of the 1.3011, because in the long term they say very much bullish. It seems very much bullish on the long term, right? Let's see on the weekly time frame. If we see, market exactly took a rejection all the way from right here last week, and the week before that, and the week before that. I'm keep discussing it from right here. So no doubt this market gave us around 750 pips of profit. So out of that 750 pips of profit, 154 pips if I lose, I have no problem at all. And if this market moves in my favor, it will be moving towards this zone of 1.18087 in the longer run, but I'm not going to hold it that long. I will just try to stick to 1.24. Now if we come back to the daily time frame, there is obviously this break of structure as well that occur. Now let me explain a little bit what is a break of structure. Market is very nicely, see, going up, see, taking supports, going up. This level is broken, see, this level is broken. Market go up again, came back down, took a retest, go up, came back down, gave us a break below, take a retest, come back down, take a support, go back up, broken level, retested, came back down. Story finished. Another story started. Market continued bullish, gave us a 61.8% retracement, continued and gave us this ABCD. So this is A, this is B, this is going to be the C, this is the D. This level was broken, market took a retest of it and continued bullish. And same is the case, this level broken, retest, and maybe a continuation to 1.30 in the upcoming week is possible, since the weekly candle already closed bullish. But as an analyst and as my strategy suggests, I have to stay on the sell, right? I have to stay on the sell. Let me give you an example. Let's suppose if the strategy, if I don't follow my strategy, it is saying and it is keep telling me that this is a sell zone. If this is a sell zone, and if I plan and if I say no, this is not a sell zone, what I will be doing is I will be trying to look for buying opportunity. Well, this particular buying opportunity, I cannot predict this breakout in advance. The breakout I will trade once the breakout occurs. If I do it in advance, it means I'm on the wrong side of the market. So if I say this is not a sell zone, I will be buying it, and buying at this zone, as I said, below 1.30, it is a sell. So how can I buy? If I buy and if it reverses on me, it will put me in a drawdown of almost 416 pips. And let's suppose if it is going back up from right here, and if I miss and if my stop loss is hit, I will be happy because one of my trade decision was good. At least I tried, and the stop loss is going to cut from my equity. The equity that I made from the euro US dollar, the profit 82 pips I made, right? So that will accumulate as well. Plus this strategy also, this move also gave profits. So we have to realistically look at the market as this, right? And one of my client made almost 15,000 dollars near this 1.30 on a sell of the pound dollar. And this is just one client I get a feedback. There are a lot of the clients who give me such feedback. So it's about the mentality and the psychology, right? Moving on to the dollar CHF, I personally didn't trade it in the week, right? Because my exact buying zone, is 0.87, and I may miss it, right? Just like last week, what I said is why I will miss this particular zone is, let me also tell you that. So this particular zone, if you see, market is creating a support right here, but my exact buying zone and buying 61.8 is right here. So I personally didn't took any trade, but on the H4 last week, as I was discussing, there was one opportunity. Make sure to check out the previous weekly forecast because I go in much details in these videos. Well, on the H4 also there are no signs of bulls at this particular zone, so I will try to stay neutral and will try to observe 0.8709 level, and once it is observed, once it is verified, then I will be trading it. Otherwise, this is a very tiny zone and I will say just stay neutral. We can take a sell from there because I know this market, if we get close above this, then obviously will be giving us profits. But in the upcoming week, since we have Eid as well, our festival, so congratulations to all of you who are celebrating Eid. Very Eid Mubarak from my side. So obviously in the upcoming week I may not get a chance to look at this. Then the dollar yen, if you see, I took plenty of profit from this particular, and then 150 I left the market, right? I left the market at a little bit below 150. So this trend line gave fantastic profits. Last week I discussed, before that week I discussed. This 150.943 is now a little bit technical zone, right? And see, this is also a previous breakout retest. Before that, let me tell you one thing. If you see this particular zone, this one, just have a look at it. This level pushed the market back up, and this level pushed the market back down. Why? Because this was a broken level. So a level is broken, it found support right here, go back up, found resistance. This is resistance, this is support, and the market continue back down. Similarly, when it broke it respected this level, it break below, it go back up, and this week it also respected on Friday. So it means that maybe if we can get a correction like this near 147, then I may enter as a bull, or else this will be a breakout structure towards 154.232. So I think I made profit from it. I was initially planning to put my TPs up there. So let's see what the market gives me. Yes, if I get a correction, I'm most probably going to enter again. Otherwise, I will wait for the market, because I don't try to enter into the market on like blindly, right? I always try to look at the market with a very different perspective. And remember, my friends, if you follow these levels and this strategy correctly, it can give you fantastic profits. In the comments I keep getting messages for my WhatsApp number. So this is +92315 9922181. Anyone who is having trouble making profits in the forex market, and if you are for a very long term and you are still not making profit, there is a lot of the hidden stuff that I obviously cannot share right here publicly. So for that, you definitely will need to contact me on the WhatsApp number. Thank you so much everyone for watching this video, and I'm sure what I'm doing right here is all for your sake. So I hope you guys make lots and lots of profit. You make profit, I make profit. You make profit, you become happy, I become happy. So again, Eid Mubarak, a very nice festival and holy day for all of the Muslims across the world. So enjoy this day and keep me in your prayers. I'll see you next week. Till then, take care of yourself. Goodbye.